Gale ratings, this is garthrs, the tireless adventurer, with another episode of Feed the Beast single player, episode 63, I believe. Let me verify. 63. Grady Avenger says, first again. XD. Yeah, he's like a freaking comet sniper, man. He's in there quick. Alright, FPS is running a little bit low right now because I have a whole lot going on and I'm about to change it. Effectively, what I want to do is toggle the villager spawner off and on because there's a whole lot of stuff going on. This is jammed up twice because of cobble. This system down here backed up obviously because I ran out of lava, but it is running pretty regularly now. I have this thing set up again to draw cobble out in stacks of 64. Basically what I did is I have it set to extract and then I put cobble in here and then I have this thing pull out only 16. So this will never be empty and it'll constantly be filling up with cobble. It doesn't have an ejector module in it. It just has a an extractor module. You know, you can extracting basically. It only has the speed and the bandwidth in there. That's it. So it'll constantly keep that cobble stack full, but this will never require more cobble than is in there, so that will always have cobble in there. Does that make sense? Alright, power levels are going down. Whew, that was close. Yeah, so a lot of this system that I have setting over here is good. The problem with it is it draws a butt ton of energy. So there's that, of course, as you would say. And Christian Ronaldo says, love. That's so sweet. Dankeschön, which is Spanish for German. No, it's actually German for thank you. And let me show you what I've done. I haven't done anything on that. Yeah, I've totally abandoned that project. I'm just kidding. I'm not really kidding. I mean, I am kidding, but I'm not really abandoning. Okay, so we have some biomass, which right now is just being stored. There's nothing happening to it. This runs out from over here. I guess my wife called for me. Give me a second, because I'm tending to her today. False alarm. Anyway, the biomass is getting made right now. It's just getting stored, and it runs from over here. Yeah, almost got hit by a train. Did you see that? Anyway, here's the system. It's a very crude system, but it's a system nonetheless. We have power coming from factory. I meant to click on, there you go, right click, factory power. So this is running off factory power, as is the standard for this section of the world. There is, actually, I'm jumping all over the place because I have something I wanted to show you guys. I moved this right here specifically for the reason that this steam boiler wasn't getting enough blaze rods, because down Cha it was splitting and going under here and over, and since this was the closest inventory, that's what it was going to first. So now I just have the one keeping 2 full stacks in there, and it's doing a real good job of keeping up now. Actually, it's doing a pretty good job keeping that stack up. And I'm going to set up a system to automatically, in here, I'm going to set up a system to automatically sort books and void the ones that suck. So, so basically I'm going to have the major enchants so that it only keeps shelves, the good ones, and then the rest of them go into mass storage. And I'm going to get rid of that ME chest, because that ME chest is what's causing all my FPS lag in there, because it's trying to you see how these got the little shimmer on them like this? Well, in the ME chest it shimmers the whole block, so that doesn't really help you much. Alright, so back to this. Alright, effectively what's going to happen is apples are going to be pumped into here in the top, and the mulch is going to get pulled out, which shouldn't be that big of an issue. And I'm thinking I'm going to use ME for this because I really like the way it works, and I don't need that anymore, the windmill. But it's funny, I know. But anyway, apples will go in here, which will create mulch as a byproduct, and a byproduct of mulch can go in here. I use some of my wheat and dirt to make compost, and this is effectively what it's doing. This tank keeps apple juice, it's like a buffer tank. It's not supposed to be very big. And then this right here is running off apple juice, which gives me just a little bit more of an edge as far as production goes. And back here will be the tree farm, which I get my apples from, And I'm going to use the wood to make charcoal to power Stirling engines to power the farm. So it's going to run off of Stirling engines and what's the other thing I'm looking for here? Stirling engines and that's it. Okay, that's what I was. The Stirling engines are going to run off charcoal. That's what I was trying to get, but it wouldn't come out. All right. So let's go over here, and I will show you one more thing that I have done, which is over here actually. Come on. Oh man, I need to put a ladder in or something. I had 2 reed farms, and I now have 3. That's the only change that's really gone on in here at all. So, and they don't hardly ever grow, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But what I'm going to eventually end up doing is piping the reeds, the extra reeds that I get. And I don't think that factory thing is really the best for reeds, so I may scrap those 3 and grow something else. You know what I mean? Anyway, so as you can see, biomass production is up. It is increasing. This has been solidified a little bit more again. Anyway, and the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over and look at our villager program. Now, I asked you guys for the villager process to, work off of this ideal, and there wasn't too many people who had that ideal up and running. So what I did was I decided to go with a completely vanilla build, and as far as the breeder goes, it's a completely vanilla build, except for some of the aspects of it, like I have glass viewers in the top now because I wanted to be able to see how well they were doing, and glass viewers are obviously not vanilla. I'm like running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I don't even know. All right, let's put you over here. You know how many times I have tried to right-click this crafting bench to see what items it has in it? There you go. Okay, so we're back over here. Now, this is what I want. I flattened this out a little bit, knocked down some trees. Enderman's been over here running amok. And right in here is going to be my train station. I'm going to swap some of this out for glass, and I'm going to put columns in and make it look all nice. But as you can see, I have conveyor belts to move them, and I figured that would be pretty cool, almost like an escalator. And there's going to be this section right here is going to be like where they mill around. It's kind of like departures, and then the train's going to come in here and pick them up and then leave. And that's how that's going to work. So that is how. Hey, how'd they get up there? How did he get up there? Did you see those guys? They're totally running amok in my business. Yeah, how'd you guys get up here? How'd these little kids get up? Oh, they're getting pushed out. Ah, okay. It's finally so full that they're getting pushed out, and the babies can get out. All right, I didn't think about that. Actually, let's put you over here. Let me think about this for a second now, because I'm concerned. I'm concerned because baby villagers aren't supposed to be able to get out of there, which means I'm probably going to need some stuff. So let me go ahead and do that and that. They probably won't be able to get out anymore. There we go. And then I'll just run over here. And I need to get rid of a few things, like this water block right here. And then this water block over here. And then I can come back over here and swim up. Hey dude, what's up? And then we're going to come over here. And I've got a few villagers in there, and I'm probably just going to leave. But, see how there's a whole bunch of them villagers in there. A whole bunch. Go, dude. That's cool. I can't believe I just fell in here. Oh, crap. I want to jump. Ah, this is crazy. I'm going to have to kill all these fools. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that, and I don't want to cheat. I didn't mean to fall in there, but I'm just gonna do this because I don't want to kill these puppies. I don't want to have to kill them. Alright, so let's go back into this. And as you can see, I have, looking at F3, there are already, where's the E? I always miss the E. There's 57 maybe, right there, somewhere in the neighborhood. So there's a few villagers there. There's a few villagers there. And as you can see, because the way the system is, and I hope I... Oh, okay, I can't get up. Alright, see, and what happens is these 3 waterfronts will push these guys towards this. But it's only supposed to snag up adults. I wonder why that's doing that. I think, just maybe, I may have that wrong. But it's just snagging everybody. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop you guys just for now. Ooh, an enchanted book. That's pretty cool. There we go. Okay, you guys are stopped for now. Totally stopped. But I think what I need to do is move this whole thing up one. That's what I need to do. Did he fall? Yeah, he fell back down. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I need to move this whole ensemble up a little bit. That is probably what my problem is, because I have the water too low. Alrighty. Get out of my stinking way, midget. Where'd you go? Oh, almost far down. Alright, so let's get a couple more signs, because I totally did that wrong. See, this is why we test, people. I love saying that. Makes me feel so awesome. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a stick, which gives me 3 signs, which is exactly what I need. And there's a dude in there, which I can't have that. I just realized that. I have to go move him out. Alright. Let's see. Computer guy says you missed the bronze 3 times. And I probably did. Just like that. Which allows me to be able to put this here. Okay, so I can do that there. That's fine. Can't really do a lot of maintenance with that there. And I think those little guys downstairs are probably going to get problematic here in the very near future. So let me do this. I hate messing up my portal system. But let's go ahead and we'll put a blue in there. And then I can put a yellow one there. There we go. Boom. Alright, so now we're in there. And I can probably get rid of a lot of this stuff. But what I'm going to need to do is kill a little bit of this water supply so these guys can go other places. Get out of my way, bro. So let's go here, here, here. This should help a little bit for water. Come on. There we go. Alright, and one more. Now we come over here. Because it's pretty much all just jamming around. Getting in here doing maintenance. As you can see, the system works great. Using what I learned from Tango Tek, I would have to say that aside from this small water problem, is not, it's not a hard build. You know me. I am not the smartest tool in the shed. I don't think tools are smart, but you know what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so come on, now we can do this. So let's come over here. I need that one there, so let's get rid of this one. Which means I have to get rid of that one, which is going to drop those 3. And then I get rid of this one, which is going to drop those 2. And this guy just fell through something. Alright, so that is good now. Alright, this should definitely work. So let's go ahead and get rid of these. And boom, we're done. Okay, and then we come over this way. Where you guys going, bro? Get out of here. And we got this. I'm just trying not to punch anybody in the face. Which, from what I understand, is totally bad form. What? Am I jumping in water? I am jumping in water. There we go. Ah, I made it. Blah ha ha. Alright, so let's go back upstairs. We gotta watch out for these creepers because they're all over the business down here. Alright, so we have these guys. Man, they are getting the busyness. Look at that. They are totally freaking it out, man. Just hearts everywhere. When a man loves another man. There you go. Sweetness, babes. Sweetness. Alright, and we need this, which is going to give me this, this, that, this, and this, and this, and this, and then I hate spiders. They're jerks. Alright, so then we need to put our water back down. Alright, I don't want these guys to go yet. But I think what I'm going to do is... This is difficult. How am I going to do this? Oh, I got 2 water buckets. There we go. There we go. And boom. Over you go. But I need to move this sign up one so they don't try to swim. But they're going to try to swim. Boom. Alright. Now, see, it's grabbing kids again. How's it getting kids? Shouldn't be grabbing kids. That's frustrating. How's it getting kids? Get out of here. What are you trying to do? You ain't nobody. Alright. Yeah, it shouldn't be grabbing kids, but for some strange reason. Are you serious? Jump back, Jack. I need more. Actually, let's use this. That'll look nice. Boom. Perfect. And here we go. Yeah, I got like multiple builds going on right now, and I don't usually like to do that, but what do you do, man? That's looking pretty nice. Did you want some of this? Holy mother of God. Look at that. That's funny. There we go. Sorry, dudes. Alright, so let's get rid of this. There is that. We'll cover this hole up. Like that. And then we're going to need... That should totally do it. They should be able to... Yeah, they're going to jam out of there now. Look at that. This is crazy, isn't it? This whole line is so full of villagers, it's not even funny. This is crazy, man. I cannot even believe it. How crazy this is. Perfect. Okay, so now when they come up, they'll just disperse, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with them dispersing. It's like a little escalator, isn't it? Isn't it? See how many are coming. I might have to chunk load this area too. Or just expand that. You know, I could probably move that right now. Let's move it right now. You see that zombie? He totally knows the villagers are down there. He's like, I know you're down there. I know you're down there. I would eat your braids. Computer guy also said I was cool, so I wanted to say thank you for that. That was a pretty nice thing. I forgot to turn this back off. There were no accidents there. And feel free to call me a cheater, but I didn't want to kill all those villagers, and because when you kill a villager, it shuts down that village as a spawn for a little while. I didn't want to do that. I put a lot of work into that. So let's show lasers, and let's turn it up to 6 chunks. Actually, I don't even need 6. Holy moly. Oh, I might not even 5. Look how far it is. Whoa, that's a lot. Wow, that's a whole lot. I don't need to load that much. Let's take it down one more. Yeah, that way it's good. And this way should be good. I could probably take it down one more. Holy moly. This is more compact than I thought it was. Alright, yeah, it's good that way. Oh, and I learned a very valuable lesson. My whole outfit here does not hold a charge for poo. It really doesn't. Not a very good charge out of wool. These guys coming up or not? There they come. They seem to be fighting each other a little bit. I kind of assumed they would just comply. You know what I mean? I kind of assumed they would just comply. Let's see how many there are here. F3, let's look at entities. And there's 185 here. Yeah, I need to turn off that spawner somehow. Dude, these guys are crazy. This is nuts, man. This thing is crazy effective. It's super effective. Alright, so he's chilling. Let's turn these lasers off before I run down the batteries. Hide lasers. Okay, so I think for the most part, Immigration Center is doing well. Alright. I wanted to make sure there's no villagers in there. This guy has been really handy. He's probably killed 100 zombies. Alright, you see this? This is my problem right there. So let's go ahead and we're going to turn off this way. There we go. See, that is what's going on. All my villagers are disappearing. That is crazy, man. I had a lot of villagers in there. This will slow down breeding for a while, I can tell you that. Here we go. And they're starting to come in here a little bit. Are they trying to get back to their village, you think? He's glitching like a crazy man. I don't really know. That's a good question. Well, I know the conveyor belts aren't working. So, there is that right there. And, let's go over and see what we can do about the other section. I am keeping an eye on the time. Don't you get me, woman. Anyway, so we got the transportation system started, but it's obviously not good enough, so we're going to have to change that. And I do believe that I'm going to have to do that again. Yeah. Yeah, I've been using this to get back and forth, which is a good idea, honestly. So let's put this there. I always put it one up because if you put it right there, you'll glitch into the block. It's really hard to get out. but I'm pretty sure I'm going to work up ME for this thing. The only problem I'm having with the ME is I got to have both an I got to have an export or an export bus on this one to just kick out wheat and mulch. But the problem is with that is I don't know how to. You know what I could do is I could use a manager combination interface where I have like a single interface that keeps 64 wheat in here and 128 seeds. That way I can do 2 seeds, 1 wheat, and then on the other side here I could just have import buses that pull out mulch into a central processor. You know what I mean? So that we have the wheat and the seeds coming from over there, which I'm going to change those things back since it's going to be using so much of it. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do ME with managers and interface, because the interface is kind of like a chest insofar as I believe you can pull items out of it with logistics, not logistics pipe, but Buildcraft pipes. So I was wondering if red power pipes would do that the same. So that's what we're going to do. I think next episode, I think we're going to totally do that. I did get a couple of comments here I wanted to read. LeeBaron 1980 says, only got about a third of the way through, got to go to work, but it gives me something to watch when I get home tonight. Yay! Yeah, so that gives me 2 views. God bless you. I heart views. Because it makes me feel good when people watch my videos. It makes me happy. See, this is already running into an issue. You see what I mean? And I get too far away for this from too long, for some strange reason. Well, I wonder why that is. Because this guy right here should be... He should be loading everything. Yeah, he's loading everything in this whole vicinity. So why does this not work when I'm not close to it? I wonder. Maybe one of you guys can answer that question. As you can see, it is working. I have to basically just stand here and wait, because it's supposed to be trying to keep 2 stacks of... Yeah, it's not even getting an overflow. But it's supposed to keep 2 stacks of these things in that chest. Yeah, this is kind of frustrating. I had it worked out and then it stopped working. Then I had it worked out and then it stopped working. I think it's because I get too far away from it. I think that's what the problem is. I think when these chunks unload, even with the chunk loader, it keeps them loaded. I don't think these are affected by the loading of the chunks. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think so. We're going to have to figure that out, you and I. You and I together. Okay, also Grady Avenger says, that explaining of the writing sounds exactly like mine. And I replied, no sir, what I was talking about was the all-cap people who speak in all caps. For those of you who may not know, Grady Avenger is a mobile watcher. One of the reasons why I make sure that my content is available in the mobile format. There is that option in YouTube to turn off that capability, but I have a lot of viewers. Roughly about 30% of my traffic comes from mobile devices. So I like to make sure that you guys on the mobile devices can watch my stuff too. And when he comments from a mobile device, it capitalizes everything. And I would never ever slam on one of my most frequent commenters. Unless it was in jest. That was coffee. And Lee Barron also said, if you want to get into forestry bees, you can squeeze the seeds into seed oil. You need the seed oil to build beehives and the like. Yeah, I was looking at that, but in all honesty, I tried my best to try to find a way to get bees to be interesting to me. And I get about halfway through an episode and I'm like, oh my god, and I just delete the footage. I mean, it's horrid. So I probably will not be getting into bees. If you guys want to see bees, Direwolf20 knows how to do bees. I don't even watch his bee episodes because they're so snoozy. He's interesting, but just the content alone just makes me want to puke. You know what I mean? I can't handle the bees. I can't handle the bees. And Lee Barron also said I could probably move my lava thing, and it would give me more lava chunks or lava source blocks to work with. And I'm fairly certain I may have to do that. And I got this a new commenter, fairly new, Poke5555 the boss, and he says, shout out. I think not. Well, dude, if you want a shout out, man, just ask, bro. I'll give you a shout out. I ain't got a problem with that. I love my commenters. Now, if I get like 100 requests for shout outs, it's unlikely I'll be able to get to everybody up on her, but I'll try. All right, so he also said, Garth, expand your chunks loaded by the chunk launcher. I have like 9 of those, dude, so you need to be a little more specific about which one you're talking about. Seriously, I have one over here. I have one over under my base. I have one over there. I have one in the nether. I have one in my mining world. Actually, I have one in my mining world, not two. But yeah, dude, it's like ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many of those I got. So you might want to expand on that a skosh. Look at that, 49 levels, people. What do you think? 50. I don't even have to hunt anymore. Holy moly. Alright, there we go. This is crazy. Look at this. You think I just killed the Ender Dragon or something? There you go. Who needs freaking Ender Dragons when you got garthrs around with his factory? Mine factory reloaded. Suck it. Gimme, gimme. Almost 60. Yes! There you go. 60 levels. I totally got this. You guys don't even know. Boom! 62. 62 levels. So I gained, what, 14 there? Nice. I'm happy with it. So anyways, I'm going to turn this into a nice little facility. We'll do some ME. Going to have to do some creative wiring so it doesn't look like poop. But what I'm thinking is I'll probably run just the import bus to pull the mulch out. I'm going to need export for apples too. So I'll put the export on top and the import on the front, and then I'll put an export over here for. Yeah, I only need one export on each. But I'm gonna have to disable redstone on it because you have to give these pipes a redstone signal because these things will not automatically kick stuff out. So the redstone signal kind of creates like a little vacuum in there, I guess, that sucks the liquid out. So there you go. There is that. I wonder, can you juice a brain? No, you cannot juice a brain. Can you juice a shard of minium? No. What about a bone? No. What about string? No. Alright, so as you can see from this in my inventory, you know fairly certain how I'm going to be bringing all these guys over here. Look at that. A little water source there. But what I'm going to do is since I have this pretty much all fenced in, I'm going to just release them into the general pop here. And I'm probably going to tear this whole fence line down since I have the entire area fenced in. It's only one high fence, and mobs can still get in, so I'm gonna have to make sure it's all lit up too. But give you a little teaser of what the end products are gonna be. Since I've been calling this the factory area. Let's look at this. What is it? Yeah, look at this caged lamp. You say? Oh yeah, people. We're gonna have all kinds of lamps. That's gonna make it real factory and industrial on this side. And then I'm probably going to level a bunch of these houses and rebuild them. I am thinking about doing a 100 episode special where I copy this to a server and I'm going to let everybody come in who wants to and build themselves a house for their villager, the representation of their villager. So they'll be able to put like a house down. It's going to have to fit within a certain dimension, but that's going to be I think that's going to be the 100 episode special. That's why I want to get the factory all laid out and everything first. But I'm going to basically, anywhere within this fence that doesn't have a factory on it, I'll probably have a residential section or whatever, and then you guys can build whatever house you want using the resources from my storage room without building diamond blocks. That's going to be stipulation. No diamond block, metal blocks. Got to be some kind of stone or dirt or cracked sand. You know what I'm saying? None of that freaking resources that are important. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I'll open it up, put it on a server. Host it for a couple of days or whatever, and let people come on and build what they want to build, and then I'll put it all together, and then that'll be the world that I use for the rest of the playthrough, and then everybody can, when I walk by your house, you're like, oh, that's my house, oh my God, I'm on the internet. But there you go. So that'll be exciting. I'm sure it will. So do me a favor, if you like that idea of the 100 episode special, do me a favor, throw me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me yeah, I guess you can go ahead and thumb it down if you want, or you could put a comment in there and go, no, thank you. Yeah, whatever. Actually, yeah, don't do the thumbs down because I do have people who dislike my videos for legitimate reasons. So instead of doing the thumbs down, just like put something in the comment that says no thanks or something like that. And if you like it, give me the like on that. Actually, yeah, that works out. That works out. I like it. I like it. I like it. So I think that's a part where I'm probably going to go ahead and call it a day. I'm gonna pick up my midget from school here in a little bit, and this is keeping full again, and this is keeping full again. I don't know what it is. When I leave this area, it fails. When I stay in the area, it works great. I'm trying to find a happy medium. Whatever, dude. All right. So you guys, thanks for coming along on this epic adventure with me. I know it wasn't really an adventure, but it was fun to build. I love building. I love building to death. I love building all the way. All right. So next time we work on, when we come in, I'm going to let the villager population rebuild, and we'll work on this a little bit. I'll use some of my quartz and quartz dust over there to get all the components I need to make this system work, and we'll use the farm block, which I believe is in one of these chests. Is it this one? Yep, there they are. So I'll use the farm blocks with the hatch and all this nonsense, and we'll set up the self-sustaining system over here, because I don't want to use factory power for it, because I think since I'm going to have that abundance of wood, that I can turn that wood into charcoal and have the charcoal actually power the system. You know how like 4 or 5 Stirling engines powering a redstone. My brain is fried. A redstone storage. Yeah, a redstone storage block. I can't remember what they're called now. These things. Right here. Right here. Redstone energy cell. Oh, God bless America. My brain was like, duh. But anyway, yeah, we'll do that. And we'll get this all up and running and make it all purty-like. And it'd be like a high-tech thing in the middle of this contraption. Oh, my God, that thing looks like a mess. It's like a total mess. Anyway, so, yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to turn those back into wheats medealies, and because I think I'm only going to need the one controller. I'll just need a bunch of cable, and I can run it over here. And I'll have all the stuff from the farm block pumped out to a chest. No. Yeah, out to a chest. And I don't know, man. We'll work it out. We'll work it out next time. Because I got a lot of ideas in my head, and they're all bad. All right, well, I got to go pick up my midget from school, so you turkeys take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of somebody else. I don't care. Take care. Just take care. All right, just take care. Please take care. All right, let's go over here and stand up on this bridge and totally get up on top of this house by standing on the bridge and then say, hello, Minecraft.